Hey guys, thanks for joining us today on episode 4. Today we're going to practice our form techniques. Alright, we're going to do a couple of stretches before we start practicing our down blocks for our forms in a little bit. So first, we're going to do our first exercise. Now, we're going to do our hand sanitizer because, you don't know what can go around right now and we want to be safe. And it's better to be safe than sorry, right? So, let's get sanitized. Now we can work safely together. So we're going to do back to back and we're going to take a little half step away from each other. We're going to keep our hands in front of us and we're going to rotate our hips without moving our feet, and we're going to turn and clap hands together. And we're going to do this about 10 times, so making sure your feet are open apart so that you can have balance. Let's count together. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Excellent job, Eli and parent. All right. Now, the second one we're going to do is we're going to do shoulder rotations. And we're going to do it first going downwards, and we're going to clap on our parents' hands.
1,
Straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to face our hands down, and we're going to do the opposite direction,
1,
clapping upwards. 1,
2,
you can count together. 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Excellent job, guys. Now, we can do this exercise, 10 times in about 3 sets. I think that should be enough to get ready for your down blocks. All right, so we're going to practice down block and punch. And we're going to put these combinations of techniques together in a little bit. But first, we're going to work on each technique separately. So what we want to do is first, we're going to start off in horse riding stance. And remember, in horse riding stance, you want to make sure your toes are pointing straight and your knees are bending towards your toes in a comfortable horse position. So imagine riding a horse, right? And we want to keep this position as we practice. Now, first we're going to show you correct down block and correct punch. Huddle. All right, very good, Master Roy. So now there are a few things during block that we're going to focus on first. So when we are doing our blocks, we want to make sure that our block doesn't go past and swing past our body. As you can see, this is not blocking his body. When we do down block, we have to make sure that the block finishes in front of his leg, pointing straight down at the floor. And number 2, make sure your hand is always tight. So when you do the opposite side, same thing. Your hand should finish above your knee or in front of you, not on the outside. All right, the second mistake that we're going to focus on that we want to fix is making sure that our other hand is always coming back to put it on our belt. So if the hand comes by your stomach, that is not correct. If it comes back and behind you, that is incorrect also. And when your hand position is not facing up but inwards towards your belt, that is wrong too. So we want to make sure that your fingers are facing up towards the ceiling and the inside of your hand is on your belt to the side. So when you execute a block, this hand, your opposite hand, should always come back to your belt. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's show them from a front angle, Master Roy.
Yes, sir.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Since we're going to do a combination in a little bit, we have to work on our punching skill also. So there are a few things that we want to make sure in punch. During our punch, it always comes into the solar plexus of our body. Now, where is that place in your body? So if you fill up your rib cage in the very top between your chest and your stomach, there is a very soft spot. Usually it's about where your patch is on your uniform. So that is where your aim and your punch is supposed to be. So if it's too high, that is incorrect. If it's too low, that's a low punch, down punch, right? So we want to keep it in the middle of our body. 1, 2. And notice that Master Roy has a really nice snap in his uniform because he's using a lot of switching power. So just like earlier when we talked about the down block, our fingers facing up and on our belt, well, when you punch, that is the same position that your hand is supposed to be also. Ready? 1, right there. 2, and notice his punch and hand finish at the same time. Ready? 3, and notice his hip turns and puts power into his punch also. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Huddle. Giving Master Roy a great exercise today. Good job, Master Roy. All right, so for our physical exercise today, we're gonna work on our muscles in our biceps and in our triceps. So first, we're gonna work on triceps. Now, students, we're gonna have a seat, and parents, we're gonna need that belt one more time, all right? So you're gonna place that belt right in front of your child, and we're gonna grab that belt, okay? Our fingers facing the same direction we're looking. Now, what we're gonna do is, parents, we're gonna pull some resistance, just a little bit until your child can feel it. And we're gonna pull down slowly, bending our arms, keeping it straight. 90 degrees and straight. And if it's too hard for them, you don't have to pull really hard. Just enough is okay. Ready? Let's do that 10 times, Master Jin. 1, and 2, and 3. Let's go. 4, you're doing great. 5, 6, keep that arm straight. 7, good. 8, a little bit more resistance. Ready? 9, and 10. Good job, Master Jin. Now, you can do that about 3 sets. Also, 10 times is, I think, really tiring already. So, our second exercise, we're going to use, it's like a bench press position. So, what we're going to do is, parents, if you're too tall, you can kneel down. But again, that belt goes right in front of their stomach, and you're going to pull slightly. And as you push straight, you're extending your arm back to your chest and out. We're going to do that 10 times together. Ready? 1. Since Master Jin is really strong, you can use more resistance. 4. A little bit more.
5.
Excellent.
6.
Yes.
7.
Good.
8.
Push your body forward using the
9.
chest and arm.
10.
Excellent job. Now, Master Jin, excellent job today.
Thank you, sir.
All right, for this challenge, we're going to work on punch. And what we call this is a candlelight challenge. Now, how we glue these onto the paper plate is we simply use the wax from the candle to glue it onto the plate. And for today, we're using 4 candles. But we want to see how many candles you guys can do in a strike. So, what we're going to do is we're going to light the candle up. All right. Now, we're going to place the candle right here. Okay. And in one punch, horse riding stance, hands on your belt. And in one punch, we're going to see how many candles you can blow out without touching the candles. Eli, are you ready?
Sir!
Ready, go!
Hey!
Ooh. Let's finish it. Ready, go. Say kia! Say kia!
Hey!
Oh! All right, now it's Master Senna's turn. Let's see how many she can do in one punch. Master Senna, are you ready?
Ha!
Let's go.
Ha!
Oh. Oh, Master Roy wants a challenge too. Let's see how many Master Roy can do in a single punch.
No punch.
No punch. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. We hope you guys had fun with us. Make sure, click here to subscribe and click here for our most recent workouts. And don't forget, everyone, be safe at home and always sanitize, wash your hands. See you guys soon.